Hi everyone, this is Liz with 143 Handmade, and today's Dephemerember 2022 Daily Ephemera Inspiration for December, hosted by 49 Dragonflies and Louise Heinzel. Today is day 21, Button and Teabag. I really didn't know what to do until after watching Louise's video. And she just folded up a tea bag like it was nothing, and I really honestly had not even thought about folding my own. And then I had to get out my couple different things, but I found this sewing pattern paper, and I think she used waxed baking sheets or something like that. But I thought this was really cool. It's the right weight, you know, and has some interesting lines on it already, but also has really good big white spaces, or well, not white, but you know, open spaces with no lines if you want to go for a plain one. And I folded up this teeny tiny one, and this, you know, this one wasn't quite proportioned right, but you know, that was first try. So, but it's actually quite simple to fold up a tea bag. You just you want to make a tube, fold it over, and then fold it over on itself again. And then I'm going to use my ruler here. Let me get rid of some of this extra paper so you can see better. And maybe bring you down some. There we go. And so now I'm just going to take my ruler, and you can see where the other paper is under there. You know, where your roll is. And so you want to go almost all the way to the other edge, but you don't have to go like super tight to the other edge either. And that did not rip. Okay, there we go. You know, sometimes sewing paper rips real nice, and sometimes it's kind of a pain. And so, and then now you just take it and fold it up like this, and it's one of those tea bags that has, you know, the tube. It's not you know, the kind of tea bag that's just a pocket. I'm still not sure how to fold those, but this looks like an awfully cute tea bag. And see, on this one I've got this on one side and I've got this on the other, so it really depends on the look you want. And then what I thought about putting in here, hang on, I gotta fish it back out. The tissue paper kind of takes over. Is I have some of these dried leaves. And these are not, you know, these are not tea leaves. These are not something you would want to eat. But for embellishment purposes, I thought they would look super cute in here. So I'm just going to drop it in there. And see. And I was thinking that would be another great way, like if you have a leaf from a particular event, especially if tea was served, then this would be another great way to display that. And obviously you could use clear plastic, you could use white tissue paper, you know, any number of materials that would allow that to show through better. I just wanted to give the impression of something in there, so that's just fine by me. And then you just fold over the corners, just like as if you were going to cut a tag. You fold the corners into that same kind of shape. And I did make this one kind of small, so it's a little fiddly. But you know, the proportions are totally up to you. Just play with your paper a little bit. You'll find a size that works for you. And then, okay, so after I had my two corners folded like that, then you fold it down one more time, and you can put the fold towards the front, towards the back, whichever way you want to do it. And then, let's see, my stapler is not on my desk. Where's my stapler? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay. Sorry about that. But then, yeah, my cat's yelling at me. She wants attention. But then I'm just going to take the Tim Holtz tiny attacher. But really, any small stapler would do if you're going to go with this scale. A full-size stapler works great if you're going full scale. And you could, when you place the staple, you could also staple on a string. I just didn't think to do that before I stapled mine. And so now I have the one side that still has the cool like geometric shapes, and then this side has the leaf showing. And so let me scooch my cat off my lap. There we go. And trust me, she gets lots of attention. Let me grab another piece of this and make a little bit bigger one. Maybe that way you guys can see the folds a little better. And let's start with a more square piece of paper. I mean, since we have lines here that we can semi-follow, get a straightish line. Let's go ahead and start with that. And so I've got, you know, fairly rectangular shape, long skinny rectangular shape. Fold this over, and then fold this side over on top of it. You know, overlapping it somewhat, however much you want to. I went ahead and overlapped it quite a bit because this is tissue paper, so it's very thin. And that also increases the number of lines that you can see. So, make sure you guys could see. Yeah. Should have checked that while I was doing my folding. Sorry about that. Okay, but then, let's see, I'm going to go with this end as my bag. I think that's... And I gotta leave room to fold it too. So it's better to make it a little bit tall and have to snip it down than to make it a little short. And then just gonna snip it off like that. And let's see. Go ahead and reopen it, because it's just easier to get something in there that way instead of dropping it in like I did the last one. And then reclose it. Okay, that's a little bit tall in there. It's a little bit too tall, because once I fold down the edge, it's going to be folding into it. But this one has a fairly long stem, so what I can do is just snip that off. Not the leaf, just the stem. There we go. And that will allow it to sit further down in the little baggie there. And you could totally use, you know, glitter. You know, it could be unicorn magic fairy dust. So fold that corner over, fold this corner over, and on this one I'm going to fold away instead of towards from the side that I'm going to consider my front. Oh, that little corner didn't want to stay folded. You know how it is with paper. It's especially little papers, it can get quite fiddly, but you know, you get there in the end. That's what matters. And that's not quite boxed enough for me. Get it straightened out. Or not boxed, angled enough. That's what I meant. On these edges. I don't know that it's really all that important to be super precise here. You're just going for a general shape. You know. There we go. Yeah, that's a much better shape. Oh my goodness, this one's being just super difficult. Okay, there we go. And then get my stapler in there. Really good. Right there at the top. Oh. Okay, right spot up and now I'm not left to right. But that's okay, you know, nothing in life is perfect. And see, now I have enough of this tube left that I could totally make another one. Without, you know, doing that first step of folding. Just doing this little bit of folding. You don't even have to put anything in there. They're super cute without anything in there, I think. You know, choose your size, choose your paper, but they're quite easy. So let's see, let me double check the prompt. I got hung up on the tea bag, I think, and forgot the other half of the prompt. The other half of the prompt is buttons. Yes, buttons. I thought buttons would be very cute hanging off, like on the other end of the string. That'd be a great way to incorporate buttons into this. I don't have any little tiny buttons right now, but I will definitely be getting some to revisit this. It's super cute. I think it would be adorable. So thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe.